This is usually around the time that the NFL has, submits rule changes or teams submit rule changes. You remember last year, all throughout the offseason, you kept hearing about potentially banning the tush push. Well, this offseason, you haven't heard about it yet, but there is something else that has been mentioned. The Cleveland Browns have submitted a potential rule change that would change the amount of future draft picks, the distance of years from 3 years to 5 years. Their reasoning says basically to provide clubs with greater roster flexibility and expand the range of future draft picks and draft assets available via trade. Now, on its face, it's going to sound good for a team that's trading a big time player, perhaps. Maybe could milk more picks out of it, more picks into the future, perhaps. But that's an interesting thing to want. That's a give and a take for if you miss on a player that you give up a lot of picks for, that could damage your organization in terms of drafting players. Of course, you still have to do all these things within the salary cap as well. Especially if you lose picks, hey, you've got to you've got to get players or get unrestricted free agents that are rookies. Of course, the Rams were good at this, trading picks and just hitting on all their picks, but that doesn't happen for everybody. So I'm very interested to see if this rule does pass or not, because there's gives and there's takes. There's good for, if you need that one piece, you trade all these picks, and maybe you get that one Super Bowl you've been trying to get. But on the flip side of that, if you trade a lot of picks for a player and he doesn't pan out, you could be harming your team. We'll see how it goes.